Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do something different. I'm making a lot of kits and I'm going to be selling them. I'm going to try to do it this way first, like a Destash kit. I have a lot of cigar boxes that I have filled. They're going to be $25 each. And that does not include your shipping. It's $25 for the box and the content. And this is box number 1, and I call it the button box. And inside, well, first of all, you have a beautiful wooden box. And it says, it was handmade in Esteli, Nicaragua. But everybody needs a button box, right? Inside, it is full of buttons. Buttons, buttons, and more buttons. This is just a mixture of little decorative buttons. And, you know, it's got the little playing card buttons. It's got some florals. It's got just a little bit of everything you can think of in here. There's hearts. There's a lot of different buttons in here. These are vintage buttons on the cards. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, there's only one on this one, so we won't count that one, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 buttons. I don't know why I wrote buttons. 19, and there's only one here, so we won't count that. And you have a cigarettes box that is full of buttons. These I do not think are actually vintage. They may be, I don't know. But, you know, I don't know about you guys, but my mom used to keep buttons in cigarette boxes. And just for the heck of it, I threw these in here. They're great for ephemera. They're great for clusters and stuff. These are actually cigar wrappers. They have no smell whatsoever to them, so they haven't been used. But they're right cool, so I just put them in here. Actually, they were already in here when I got the box, so I just said, ooh, I've used those before. I'm going to leave them in there, and whoever gets the button box get these. So, this is box number 1. And guys, you know, I'm sorry if Destash videos disturb some people. They don't like to see them, but as most of you know, I have way too much stuff. I need to clear it out. So I'm going to be doing some Destash videos. And again, it is subscriber appreciation. So you have to be subscribed to my channel to purchase. All the information is going to be below how to contact me. And like I said, it is $25 per box. Does not include shipping. And yes, I will ship out of the United States, but you're going to pay that shipping. Number 2 is Aurora 1495 Series Robusto. And it's got a cute little latch on it. All of these are wooden boxes. If it's not, I'll tell you. But it has a little story on the top of it about a few years after the discovery of the New World, a group of Spaniards led by Admiral Christopher Columbus himself decided to travel deep into the untamed land of Central La Hispaniola, then also known as the island of San Domingo. And it's, you know, a couple paragraphs. But this one is a little different. None of them are the same. Again, you have some vintage buttons, some little vintage heart buttons, more buttons, more buttons, more buttons. You have some crocheted lace trim, and this is kind of in a very light peach color. I'm sure the camera isn't picking it up, but I'm going to say, yep, it's 2 yards. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. Then you have a little crocheted yellow and green doily. You have some white trim with the dangling leaves on it. That is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You can't see it like that. Here you go. And that is a yard. This is box 2. You have an applique. You have some wide white lace. And let's see, yep, that's 2 yards. Absolutely gorgeous. Another doily, which is a larger one. This was been cut up, so it's good for the pineapples and so forth. It's still on here. So I just added it in here. I mean, you've already got more than $25 worth in the rest of it. You've got a couple of yards of this white ribbon, some pink, and I know that's more than a yard, so I'm going to say a couple of yards of that. What is this, organza? Gosh, my mind just went blank. But you have a yard at least of this, maybe a little more. And a couple of yards, I'm not sure, I think it's 5 yards of a thin white lace. Which looks great on your cards, on your... And these can be dyed too. I know it's a shocking white, but they can be dyed. So, this is box number 2, $25. And it will be not on the first person who says they want it, but the first person that actually pays for it. So I would appreciate it if you don't have the money now when you say you want it. You know, I'm not holding them. I have to get rid of stuff. It's just too much stuff here. So, that's box number 2. Box number 3 is a pretty good sized box, actually, with a velvet lining. And again, you have a doily. You have the white organza, chiffon, whatever it is. You have the white ribbon. It's a couple yards of that. A couple yards of the peachy pink. Another 5 yards of the thin white. And I love this. I've used a lot of this. You've got a yard and a half of this one. I'm going to try to do 5 boxes per video. A half a yard of the blue and white doubled lace. You've got a half a yard. No, this is a yard. Yep, this is a yard of the white thick crocheted lace. Trim. You've got a section of the black lace, which is a little over a yard. It's not showing up very well that way, is it? There you go. White wedding gown ribbon. Small white cream color doily. A vintage washcloth, actually, but it's crocheted. But you can use it for journals or anything. Some blue wired trim here. This is a little over a yard. Some burlap trim, which is, I think, 2 yards. A yard of the mint green. You get a lot of these little boxes, don't you? You have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these that can be used to frame your pictures or whatever in your mixed media. The center had been cut out when I got them, which it isn't what I ordered, but the center had been cut out when I got them. So they're just a throw-in. You've got this ribbon here with trim here with the embroidered flowers on it. 1, 2 of the tiny doilies. And this is cute, thick pink doily. Variegated pink. So, what is this? Box number 3. You ever realize that nothing ever goes back in the way you take it out? Never. Not for me, anyway. Might for you guys. If it does, tell me how you do it. I'm going to put my email address and the description to my Facebook group, the link to my Facebook group in the descriptions. And you can contact me either way. But please don't message me and say it's not worth that. Will you take $5 for it? Because it is worth it to me. I know what I paid for this stuff. And the time and effort in putting it all together. This is one of my favorite boxes. I'll tell you what, this is just... This is box number 4. And it is gorgeous. It's just... Who would think they would make such beautiful boxes for cigars? But they do. Gorgeous box. And inside you have this beautiful trim. Absolutely gorgeous trim. Can be cut apart, used any way you want. You've got this wide lace. Cream colored trim that matches the white one, actually. Here's a thick piece of embroidered lace trim, and this is bridal trim, and it is a yard. You've got this wide piece of cream trim with the cotton embroidery on them. It's just stunning. I love it. And that's more than a yard, I'm sure. It's a little over a yard. You have some pink lace. I call this my shabby chic box. But this is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a pale baby pink. Some thin lace that you run the ribbon through. And that's a little over a yard. You've got over a yard of this ruffled baby pink. And you have a little over a yard of this thin, it feels more like fabric than lace, but I guess it's a trim. And this did come from a vintage shop. So, you know, it was sold to me as vintage. I'm assuming it is. And you got a little over a yard of this baby pink. Then you have 1, 2, 3 of the little white doilies. And you have this larger vintage doily. It has a little stain right here. I did not laundry it, try to get it out. I haven't had it that long. And then I just decided I need to get rid of over half of the doilies and things I have. But I'm sure with a little dawn, well, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing with a little dawn, that little spot right there will come out. Or you could just go ahead and coffee dye the whole thing. You know what? I may be wrong. Why would somebody did do that? Somebody repaired this or ran out of yarn and added this section here. So my suggestion would be to coffee dye the whole thing. Because that looks like a coffee stain, but it's not. It's actually where they put a piece of extra yarn in there because they clearly ran out. Why would somebody do that? Why not just buy the same one? I don't know. Maybe that's why it was in the vintage shop. They didn't like it after they did it. But for crafting, it's fine. There's a lot of uses for it. Okay, the last one for this video is number 5. Beautiful box. The black box. Stunning, absolutely stunning. And in this box, we have, don't fall, some vintage trim, some cream color trim, cream color lace, gorgeous. 1, 2, 3 doilies, a yard of the thick white crochet lace, a pink and white doily that has tons of stuff on here you can cut off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things on this one doily that you can cut off and use in your crafting. A doily cluster, another doily cluster, another doily cluster, some peach trim, a very large doily, tons of things you can do with this one. You cut all of these out, you got all of this left. I mean, there's tons of things you can do with this one. That's not supposed to be in there. Sorry, I have to take that one out. And then you have this large one. Put 2 large ones in one box. Okay, it's still going to be the same price. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections on here. Plus all the connectors. And there is a lot that can be done with this one. So, this is box number 5. And like I said, they're $25 each, regardless of what's in them. I think I tried to spread it out so that they each had more than $25 value to them, based on what I paid for it. And plus you get in the box. So, and if you haven't been to a vintage shop or an antique store looking at cigar boxes, oh my gosh. Thankfully, I have friends. I bought a box on 10 on eBay, but I had friends that bought me some, and yeah, it's been a challenge to get boxes. But anyway, check the description below if you're interested, and you can pay now, and you are subscribed to my channel. This is a subscriber appreciation price. So, I hope you saw something you like, and there will be some more coming up probably in a day or so. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.